Maybe you have been suffering from an injury for a few months, or maybe you have been trying to get back into running postpartum. You might be wondering how to get back into running safely or without getting injured again. First, let's discuss how quickly you lose running fitness. It takes around 7 to 14 days for your aerobic capacity to start to decline. The good news is that you can retain much of your aerobic fitness for several months. This means that you are going to have an easier time getting into shape compared to someone that has never been a runner. Structural fitness is what is going to suffer the most. When you are getting back into running, you are going to feel more sluggish and out of shape. This increases your risk of injury, and that is why you want to take it slow. So here are some tips to get back into running after a long break. First of all, you want to talk to your doctor or physical therapist before you start running again. It is so important that you get monitored and get the okay to do so. The last thing that you want to do is make it worse and have it take longer to get back into running. My next tip for you is to be patient. Hit that like button if it is really hard for you to be patient to return to running, because I know it is for me. That's one of my hardest things. If I have to take a break for an injury or just trying to recover, I find it extremely hard to be patient with it. I just want to get back into running as soon as I can. It is so easy for our mind to say that we are mentally ready to start running before our body actually is physically ready. And when you are getting back into running, it is so important that you listen to those aches and pains and pull back if you have to. By listening to your body, this will allow you to get back into running quicker. My next tip for you is to build up running slowly. This is so important so that you can build up your aerobic capacity and your structural fitness. If you have been off for several months from an injury or trying to get back into running postpartum, you need to start with a walk and run program. It is best to be able to walk continuously for 30 minutes before you start running. I actually have a free guide for you on how to return safely back into running. Like if you are out from an injury for several months or trying to get back into running postpartum, it is a 6-week walk and run program that is gradually going to build up your running so that you can start running 30 minutes without stopping. So make sure you check out that guide in the link below. I think it really will help you after you get the okay from your doctor or physical therapist so that you can return safely back into running. As long as you can run continuously for 30 minutes, you should be okay to start going longer on your runs. But the key is to listen to your body and go at a gradual pace and build up. Starting with every other day would be best until your body feels like you are healed from your injury or from being out postpartum. My next tip for you is to listen to your body. I know your mind can play tricks on you and think that you are ready before you actually physically are. When you are so eager to get back into running, it is so hard to want to listen to what your body is telling you physically. If you are feeling pain, you should pull back some. Take a rest day or two to see if you feel better next time. My next tip for you is to run every other day. When you are starting out again, running every other day is going to allow your body to adapt and recover better between runs. Your body is going to need extra rest so that you can get used to the activity of running again. Physically and mentally, when you are starting out again, it might just feel like too much to go on consecutive days. You're going to have to build up your endurance so that you can get to that point. My next tip for you is to increase frequency over duration. You got up to 30 minutes without stopping and you are running 3 days per week. Instead of increasing the duration that you are running, you can start adding more days. You could run 4 days per week and at 30 minutes, and then you could do 5 days per week at 30 minutes. And once you get used to that, you can start adding duration in there. You can do this for a little while, and once you are able to run pain-free, you can increase the duration or the time that you are running. My next tip for you is do easy runs before you add speed work. You need to see how easy runs feel and if you can tolerate them before you add speed work into your runs. Once you are consistently running pain-free and you are not getting injured, then you can try adding speed work into your runs. Your body needs time to adapt to the easy runs before it will be ready to do speed work. You want a good aerobic base, and you want your easy runs to feel fairly comfortable again. Are you currently trying to return to running again due to an injury or trying to return to running postpartum? Please comment below. I would love to hear your story. If you are suffering from an injury or returning to running postpartum, I highly recommend that you download the 6-week walk-run program to help you get to where you can run with 30 minutes without stopping. It's definitely going to help you out and be a great resource for you so that you can get back into running. Make sure you watch the next video on your screen about the truths of being a runner.